Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. This one's actually a bit of a delayed episode. For the record, it's been two days since my dog passed away. So I was supposed to be doing the video that actually supposed to be doing a lot of things that day, but she was sick for a few days prior. We took her to the vet that day, but it came to the point where she wasn't really. Well, actually, we got the medicine for her, but she was so weak that she couldn't eat anymore. So, at that end, I was supposed to be doing this that day, but instead, she was actually on my lap, and that's when she passed away. I figured that I can, well, I'm still gonna miss her. She actually contributed quite a lot. Actually, I could say that she was really part of the family for more than 9 years. Well, there's plenty of stories to tell, but I figured that I'm going to be doing some Sealed Throne of Eldraine. This one's for her. Okay. And yeah, I guess let's just do it. I can't keep crying forever, but what I can, instead of just saying sorry she's gone, I'm gonna instead say thank you for being there, and indeed I'll see you again in the next life. And oh man, I just got myself a play set of this. Oh well. We got some opportunities here. We're definitely going green-red at this point. Actually, these are all quite nice. Well, this one aside, but never mind. I'll take it. Continue. Yep, there you go. I'm claiming that price. So we're definitely gonna take a look at red and green. Let's start with green first because let's see. We got the goose, we got the wicked wolf, we got the troll king. So that's a food sub team right there. We also have a savvy hunter here. Okay, the deathless knight's interesting. Insatiable appetite is kind of ho hum. Out muscles looks great. Gingerbread cabin. This one's really late, so you want to get food, but it looks like outside of savvy hunter and these guys, the only source of food we're getting is like Wolf's Quarry, so that's a bit sad. That said, we do have some interesting green-red cards, so we probably should take a look at red next. We did see some great rares there. And let's see, Opportunistic Dragon's great. Ogre Errant's okay. We got one Scorching Dragonfire, so we have some removal. Unfortunately, only one dwarf. Well, actually, only one of the 7 dwarfs, so this one's not playable. Rimrock Knight's okay. Joust, decent removal. We do have a few knights. So I think it's interesting. Actually, let's take a look at our... Okay, so we got... So not much in the way of multicolored. If we're ever gonna go 3 color, it's probably gonna be Jund, so green, red, green, and then black. So let's take a look at our black. No epic... I keep saying it's epic fall, but no, it's epic fail, but no, it's just epic fall. We have Reeve Soul, which is okay, I guess. Lash of Torrents is actually quite decent. Well, it's a bit weird because you don't really need that much power boost. You want more of a toughness boost for Death Touch, but you still get some, but still quite a bit powerful. Then we have Bog Naughty, but we don't have well, it's only Savvy Hunter that makes food. So we need ways to protect her. How would we protect her? Human warrior, so the non-human synergies don't work here, so Grumgungly won't work on her. We're still gonna run her anyway, nonetheless. Insatiable appetite would be interesting. Like, you attack, you get the food token, you can insatiable make it an 8/8. So that's one interaction. You can also make food with the Gilded Goose, so I guess that's okay. Let's take a look. Okay, artifacts. Yeah, we're looking for Ginger Brute, so yeah, that's food. Golden Eggs, food. Playset of Locktwing Gargoyle that I'm probably not gonna run. Well, before we judge, but probably not. Enchanted Carriage is interesting. Weapon Rack is okay. Let's take a look at our white and blue before we make any snap judgments. Also, yeah, we have to look through all our basics. Okay, so we got the Gingerbread Cabin, a Mystic Sanctuary, 2 copies of Idyllic Range. So, do we have enough for white? Protection from white's there. Outside of Hushbringer, Lonesome Unicorn's interesting. Ardenvale Tactician, so we have some knight synergies, but not. We do have more knights in red actually. Like we have Dwarf Knight, Ogre Knight. Okay, who am I kidding? We don't have enough knights. Okay, Elite Headhunter. Blue. Blue's okay. We do have some artifacts, but only 3 that are. And oh yeah, the animating artifact's actually a non-bow here. It will change the 4/4 down to a 0/0, so it'll still be a 4/4. Not a great combo. Turn into pumpkin's okay. Not enough creatures for my liking. So let's actually just stick with our rares. So Gilded Goose, Gingerbread Cabin. Let's not over. Wildwood Tracker. If you control, so it can be a 2/2. So I guess that's okay. Let's run the Insatiable Appetites. Definitely running out muscle. We're gonna try green black first. So we're running that. Oaken Boon's definitely in. We are okay. Garenbrig, Wicked Wolf, Rosethorn Acolyte. We need some fixing. So we have to note that we are quite heavy here. So our future cards cannot be too heavy. We will also run Deathless Knights and Rampart Smasher. Okay, we'll run the Savvy Hunter and Grumgully also. So we're already splashing for 2 colors. Let's see. I don't want to run Wolf Quarry just yet. We already have 2 6 drops. Sporecap Spider looks okay, but let's see what our other options are. And I'm thinking the red might. Let's start with black first, because we got more removal. We have 1 card that interacts. It's also a flyer, but it's also a 5-drop. Wicked Guardian. We'll have to run. On its own, doesn't really combo it. It's kind of risky to try to get the combo with some of this stuff. We do have targets though, so I guess Wicked Guardian's okay. Memory Theft, no. Cauldron's Gift, we're probably not gonna get Adamant. We don't really need Adamant, so we could just run this as is. Do we want Lash of Thorns? 6 non-creatures, probably not yet. Okay, let's take a look at our red. Oh yeah, Elite Headhunter. We don't have that many creature synergy. It's a 2/3 menace, but we don't have that many creature synergies. And those are our splash colors, so let's not run that one too much. So let's see, Ogre Errant. Unfortunately, we don't have. Okay, we have 2 knights. Another knight, 3 knights. We only have 3 knights so far. So definitely running Scorching Dragonfire. Merchant. We will run Opportunistic Dragon. We will run Bone Crusher Giant. So problem is our color base, is right? I want to make it more red than green actually. So let's. Okay, if we run the Rimrock Knights, we use that as our. Right now I'm thinking quite a bit. We also have artifacts to consider, though pretty much just Golden Egg at this point. I'm actually gonna probably run Ginger Brute in mono red. Let's actually take a look at that again. Can't be blocked. Yeah, I probably will run Ginger Brute in red because it's a 1/1 haste, and you can make it unblockable for 1 mana. And you can also just sack it, so it's not too. So it's actually decent 1-drop. But let's go back here. We're running more black than red. Again, I'd rather run more red than black. Like when you gain life for the first time each turn. So yeah, you want to be able to gain life. But none of the other red cards are calling out. Like Red Cap Raiders, you have to end up tapping the creature, so it's not great. I'd probably run it for Ogre. Let's also take a look at our base. So we have all our non-creatures are 2. We have some. Do note we do have some adventures. Like this one's a 2 that becomes a 3. Yeah, all our 2s are like removal and buff. So we technically have no play until turn 3. Okay, maybe Golden Egg. So this is going to be a slower deck. Okay. We actually need more mount. You know what? I'm going to actually lighten up on the mountains and go heavier in the swamps because... Okay, we got double red. No, we should go heavier in the swamps. So... That's still correct because it can be played by either. I think, do we have enough removal? Maybe. We have 8 non-creatures. Technically this should be done, but my instinct tells me I want something more. Maybe I could just run the Bognati. That cuts it down to 5 and 5. Gingerbread Cabin's a bit weird. In fact, it's probably not good. It's probably not good with our 3-color deck. You know what? I'm going to cut the Bognati again, so that's like 15 and 8. I'm going to cut 1 mountain, add 1 more forest. Let's check our... Because we're lighter on mana sources, we don't necessarily need the opportunistic dragon. It's nice to have him in turn 4, but not all the while great. We just have to remember that we only have Roaster and Acolyte to give us mana fixing. Gilded Goose also gives us color fixing. Golden Egg gives us color fixing. That's it. Actually, do I want to run the Ginger Brute? We do have a food team. In fact, I'm going to actually cut the... Yeah, let's run it that way. So this is going to be all about the food, I guess. But... No, we want Feasting Troll King. That's pretty much the only reason we're going there. But I don't know. It's not that... I'm really concerned. If for some strange reason I feel like we need more removal, I might actually just cut an Insatiable Appetite and probably put like the Wildwood Tracker back in. Because we could... We'll test this out first. We'll see. Because, no, 15 and 8 feels bad. Let's put that back in for now. Let's leave it as this. We have more removals. We have more for removal suite. So we have to remember, we want to have at least... We can get away with 1 green source for the... We can get away with 1 green source until, like, turn 4. We kind of want... But we do want to have a 2 to 3 by turn 4, preferably. So any splash would be castable for one of these guys. Okay, the Cauldron's Gift. This is the weirdest one here, so I'm not too sure of that. But let's leave it up. Okay, let's see... Okay, fine. We'll use you. Okay, so we'll see how this one goes. Not too many guarantees. Actually, I can say that this past month, I'm gonna be struggling quite a bit. I'm definitely not able to make platinum this month in constructed. And this is an Automall. We can cast nothing. Nothing. This is an auto keep. Although this feels really slow. I'm ready, but I have no choice here. So I will have to. I am going to bin the. Actually, just bin the insatiable appetite. This does nothing. So don't be surprised if we lose this one for this, but we'll see. Okay, problem is we need double. We need at least one black. We want double red, but we eventually need 4 green. Yeah, the mana is gonna be wild here. So I'm gonna start with 1 black first. We definitely want to Reave Soul something of our opponents to buy us some time. Giant Skewer. Okay, we can't Reave Soul that. Cauldron's Gift. If our opponent gets us to discard something, I'm probably the dragon. Okay, so it's a slow day today. So I will play the Wildwood Tracker because I literally got nothing else. But man, this is horrible. Also note this is power 3 or less, so the Giant Skewer. So the Giant Skewer could put us out of range. So technically, it's still in range. I can play the So let's play the land first. Target player loses 3 life. This makes it +2/+1, so it's a 3/4. This can't block it, so I have to kill it now. It's a horrible play, but I don't. If our opponent say, okay, good, we kind of slightly lucked out. So I'm actually gonna play the Savvy Hunter first. If our opponent tries to equip the Giant Skewer, ooh, it will lose all abilities. So we'll see. No guarantees though. We might end up just losing Savvy Hunter. There's plenty of removal at 3 damage. Opponents, nice. Fabled Passage is going to be a very good card for getting colors near the late game. Okay, so our opponent's also playing Jund. Reaper of Night. Target opponent discards 2 cards. I knew I was gonna say that if I... So the plan now is to attack with Savvy Hunter enough times to give myself enough, so I would like another green. Opponent... Okay, he's gonna Reave Soul, but he is behind. He's so behind at this point. Okay, we got ourselves a Reaper Smasher. Let's swing first. Now, there's still the other removal that can take care of this. But we got our opponent down to 3, and so that's perfectly okay. No, we got our opponent. So, got our opponent down to 5. No, 6. I'm bad at math now. We have actually enough mana to trigger the food, but let's hold on to it until... So, our opponent has to answer these 2. Our opponent has to answer the Feasting Troll King. There you go. Turns out, yeah, the Cauldron, having the Cauldron is a good play. That's actually quite brutal. So yeah, got ourselves 1 win. Not bad. Not bad. Great start. Great start. Also, I was considering that we're gonna be playing the long game. I'm gonna have to cast these guys somehow, and thank you. Now, to be fair, getting your opponent to discard is always the correct play. We have enough green sources. I'm willing to keep this. We're probably gonna get burned by this also, by this though, because remember that we do have red cards. Any red card we draw now is a blank. Okay. So we need one more. We need another green source. Yeah, see, there's a blank right there. So it looks like unless you manage to open... Oh, opponent got a draw. Okay, we'll let that resolve. We will definitely re-soul that one if we got nothing better. One more green source, we can actually use Wicked Wolf, but I'm going to Reeve Soul this one. The likelihood of creatures still having 3 power at 4 mana is not high. It's quite low actually. There, see? So, unfortunately, this will come into play tapped. Yeah, I think I might cut the gingerbread cabin. It generates food, but we... Yeah, we're stuck here. And our opponent's probably gonna play another Deathless... Oh no, he would have had it. Okay, so... Well, let's go mono black play. Actually, with all the hybrid cards, you could go mono black. Okay, splashing green. That's not bad. So, here's the thing. I can Wicked Wolf. I can play a food first. Yeah, let's play the food first. Let's see if we can draw a land. Then we can Wicked Wolf. But note that he will have a way to get back. Okay, we got a land back, so that's something. So we're going to take 4 more damage. Yeah, this is painful. But we kind of have to do this. If I draw one more land, I can actually just cast Feasting Troll King. Okay, opponent's getting their Foreboding Fruit again. So opponent's... Yeah, this is a very good card. I really could use that. So one more land. Nope, we got Ginger Brute though, which is actually something. So I'm going to cast. Fight. Sacrifice the trigger. Sack the egg. So we're still gonna... We might take damage from... Our opponent could also just... choose to sack the death. What we can do now is... Oh, he's playing his own Wicked Wolf. He's gonna have it fight. Yeah, we're gonna... So... It's still indestructible. Yeah, he's just wasted all his food. We're both indestructible, so we're just 2/5/5 staring at each other. I really could use another green source. Lost Legion. Okay, so... Twin Veil Tree Folk. Why not? Okay, that's a dud. Let's play the Wicked Guardian. Because we need to draw a card. Okay, that's not the card I wanted to draw. So no attacks. So if our opponent has more ways to generate food, we're gonna lose to his Wicked Wolf. Kinda wanna play Celestia now that there are all these wolves now. Okay, so probably gonna start chump blocking this. Big Guardian. So he also gets his own card draw. Okay, got ourselves another source. It's not, unfortunately, it's not the... It's also kind of scary. Like, let's say I Bone Crusher just to kill this one. Okay, I'm gonna go for the value play. I'm gonna Bone Crusher, kill the Wicked Guardian. Unless he managed to play food. Darn, he played food. I was thinking of doing this also, but it looks like we're gonna have to say goodbye to our wolf. Yeah. Do we have a better shot? No, I think we have a better shot if we make him sack the food now. It's a shame we don't have our own food. Yeah, he'll get a night. Yeah, we still lose it, but at least the wolf is gone. Does he have a... Oh, he's gonna play this one. Really could... Okay, Feasting Troll King. Oh, he's got Beanstalk Giant, so he's got another 8/8. We can't deal with both 8/8s at the same time. Yeah, I agree, it's a good game. And that's very much good game. Our opponent got the man... Actually, yeah, between all the card draw he got, and we were never able to deal pressure on our opponent. Yeah, so that's kind of really much how you want your decks to go. You want it to be 2 colors splashing a turd. At this point, we may have... I'm thinking of cutting some of our red cards. Like, I might be willing to play Spore Cap Spider. But what would we cut? Would we cut the... No, let's not cut the black. We probably should cut red. Which is a shame, because these are good. This one's good. This one's the only one that's a wild card. Okay, let's say we cut the Rampart Smasher. Let's add, say, a Spore Cap Spider. Yep. So, we can... Let's rebalance that mana. That's... Yeah, 6... This does not make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do you want 6 sources? I don't need to cast this immediately. This one's interesting. Okay, let's rebalance that. I kind of want to have 7, 5. Okay, let's try 7, 5, 4. But I think I really want it to be 8, 5, and 3. Yeah. 8, 5, and 3 sounds good. Let's recheck our green. I could just drop the Wildwood Tracker in favor of, let's say, another... I could put the Rampart Smasher back. Let's just drop the Wildwood Track. Wildwood Tracker was okay. So we're kind of 4 heavy. Let's give that one a try. I could also cut the Scorch... I could also cut Scorching Dragonfire because we have Reeve's Soul. They... Actually, no, they don't do the same thing. Scorching Dragonfire still works post-combat. I could cut the Scorching Dragonfire for another Insatiable Appetite. Jousting Dummy is weird. Guess we could run the Enchanted Carriage. But all our creatures are relatively big. We could just run the Bognaughty. That one's a decent 5-drop, I suppose. We could use some food on it. Yeah, so let's cut the Insatiable Appetite there. So... yeah, let's go with this setup instead. Again, we have to be conscious. So we have to be conscious that we have 8 non-green sources. That might be a problem. So we only have a total of 9 green sources, not including things like... Not including the... not including our mana producers. I guess right now it's just me getting the hang of the format. So we're gonna have to take... well, at least this is turn 1. We bite the bullet on turn 1, so I'm willing to keep this. And we can potentially Reeve Soul something turn 2, so it's not too bad. Okay, Witching Well. We do have the Red Knight that can take out artifacts. That's also a thing. Yeah, looks like my schedule's opening up. Okay, we did not want to seed that second red. Well, not yet anyway, but I guess we can start running out food. So hopefully our opponent does nothing the next 2 turns. Well, we were playing sealed, so that's still plausible. Well, we should also start clicking around here. 7 dwarves. Did our opponent get it? Did our opponent get the 7 dwarf plan? I actually want to try this in draft. Brimstone Trebuchet, so we can't... Okay, I'm gonna run the second black first, because in the event we run another green, I hit another green or another... Oh, preferably another green. I don't want to hit another black. Okay, there. So 7 dwarves. So if we attack, we lose into that. We can filter the mana. Oh no, we can't. So we're gonna start taking some ping damage here. We need... But we can get our second green. For Deathless Knight, we want to get a third green. So... Let's just cast this straight. We don't need the other color yet. I could just attack for the food token. No, but it also works on blocks, so we don't need it. Let's take the 1 hit here. Everyone's saying that the Trebuchet is going to be very miserable to play against. So far, it's looking correct. So, Tomb Raider, flying draw card. Okay. Thankfully not a knight. Okay, opponent's hitting their mana. That's kind of annoying. Okay, we can Wicked Guardian on the Rose-Torn Acolyte to draw another card. We can... Yeah, I don't want to cast Garen Big Paladin. We might have to cast the Garen Big Paladin. But this one's still a 4-2. So is this. You know what? Let's play this one first. Let's see if we can make a trade. We might end up trading with a burn... Okay, if it's the red burn spell, I'm gonna be so unhappy. But we have to go for it anyway. Not gonna trade out our Savvy Hunter just yet. Okay, this clears the way, so not bad. This is a bit of a slow death right now. Opponent's gonna be able to draw some cards. Probably... Oh, man. We got one turn to deal with this one. Okay, we got our 1 turn. Thank goodness it has 0 power. Wait, does he... Yeah. That was close. No, definitely... I'm definitely attacking with this one. It's a bit of a risk, but we kind of need to start having food. Also, that 1 food token will buy back our Deathless Knight. Sort of. Then, okay. Then I'm going to play Wicked Guardian. I'm going to hit our Savvy Hunter, unfortunately. I'm not going to hit Rose-Torn because we have very particular mana requirements. And if... There you go. So we now have 3 green mana. That's good for Garen Brig. think, yeah, Reeve Soul is not great, but it's acceptable. I'll take it any day. Okay, he probably should have triggered this first. Or he missed the trigger because Magic Arena. So I'm gonna start by attacking with our Wicked Stepmother first. However she blocks, if she blocks with the Trebuchet and Tomb Raider, that's fine. If she blocks with the Ogre Errant, that's even better. Okay. Wait, does he have something? There's no one summoned there, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's, yeah. I could also just cast Spore Cap Spider, but I'm actually okay with our opponent attacking with Tomb Raider at this point. So we'll end the turn here. Yeah, opponent missed out on 1 damage. Opponent's probably gonna have to crack this Witching Well soon. Thank goodness we took up. Also, by taking out all these dwarves early, he's gonna need 2 dwarves to be able to block this one. Well, it'll be annoying because the 2 dwarves will be able to kill it. Yeah, it's gonna attack, might as well. I'm gonna hold on to the food token for as long as I can. We probably might have something to do with it. I could literally just swing with the Paladin. Paladin's looking like a very great common, especially if you can get a lot of green. So we're now just waiting on Feasting Troll King. Well, it's also got something... Well, he could draw cards. He can... If he's got nothing to do, he should probably crack now. He probably has something he can do. Oh, he's got... Oh, wait, there is the burn spell. He's got 3 red, so he could hit us. Okay, nope, fine. So we got something we can do. So I'm gonna swing with these 2. Might as well get more food. We don't know when we'll never know when we could use the food. Also, Rampart Smasher will bypass the Brimstone Trebuchet. So there's the Searing Barrage. We're gonna take 3. Opponent's probably gonna take 3. So we're gonna be taking a bit of ping damage. So Rampart Smasher. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, might as well. It's not doing anything now. So I'm gonna end the turn. He could have another barrage, and I can't do anything about that. Technically, we have 6 life on the bank. If I might actually start sacking unless our opponent does something. Cause, well, then again, we know that if we get Feasting Troll King, we can cast it right off the top. Okay, opponent's trying to draw cards, trying to draw into something. That was the plan with the Pyromancer until it lost its soul. I'm just gonna crack these one at a time. Yeah, sacrifice food. Hey, and yet I forgot all about her friend, the Deathless Knight. So we can't just be sacrificing food willy-nilly. So we're definitely swinging with these guys. Yeah. Yeah, we got the chain going. I might just cast the Spore Cap Spider a bit. No, let's... Yeah, he's gonna... Okay, he's gonna hit us one last shot. He's gonna give us one more shot. Yeah, Savvy Hunter is gonna be very important. So, okay, let's hold that up. We can crush something. Well, we can stomp something. Okay. Yeah, this ain't no Cloud Conceer, but still very good. Let's see what's he got for an Charm Sleep. Yeah, sure. Can't do anything about that. Now he's forced to block with the Tomb Raider. He'll be down to 1 life. Now I'm trying to remember if there's any mass wipes. No, I don't think there is. Let's just Plastic Crusher Giant. Yeah, let's end the turn there. So we have so we're virtually at 21 life. Yep, and there you go, that's game. The I like the new pet this time. It's not. You don't have to cycle through all 5 colors. There's really only just 3 different there's just really only 3 different styles. I'll show you them later. And graphics are not that highly animated. That said, I heard some notes that like if your game tends to lag and whatnot, you might be better off disabling the pet. That's probably that's a few less processes to worry about. Other things to consider is like maybe turn off things like Twitch or your backup. Okay, definitely keeping this. Maybe not the dragon, but we can Grum Gully into Deathless Knight. Heck, Grum Gully into the Rosethorn Acolytes. Okay. Oh, and we can actually Grum Gully into Opportunistic Dragon if we have to. Okay, Malevolent Noble. Yeah, let's get our. Let's hope we don't lose Grum Gully. It's a 3/3, which means it's vulnerable to Reeve Soul, etc., etc., etc. It's a shame. Okay, nothing happened. Fingers crossed. Oh, okay, there you go. I was worried that our opponent might have something to deal with this, but both of them were sorcery spells. He might have a pump, so maybe. Okay, no, he's just taking all the damage. I forgot all about the death touch spell. He could have you draw a card, lose a life. Okay. Yeah, the race is on. Yeah, Deathless Knight is very good in this build. So we can Spore Cap Spider for a 2/6, then still cast Roast. Okay, so this one's not great, but okay, let's check our mana. Okay, you can't. Okay, so we definitely need this. So I'm definitely not swinging with Grum Gully anymore. I'll swing with the Deathless Knight. Let's get this knight out of the way. Also got ourselves a food token, which is actually a good interaction with Deathless Knight. So this forces our opponent to block with Falmar. If he wants to take 5 damage, it's perfectly fine too. You know, he's gonna block. It's a given. He's not gonna block then Malevolent Noble. This is a very good way to remove it. So next turn we can Opportunistic Dragon one way or another. Hopefully it's another human. Nope, it's a giant. So this is a 4/4. Let's kidnap that. Can't do anything with this guy. Can't attack, can't block. End of turn, I'm actually gonna just swing with that one for 1. Then next turn, I'm going to crack the food token, get the knight back. We have to keep one of these 2 guys alive at least. Thankfully, Grum Gully is quite good at that. Opponent's, yeah, he's slightly hard pressed. Yeah, 5/3 haste is kind of okay. Opponent thankfully doesn't have the 4 greens, so no. Oh, he's passing to end of combat. So he probably has a trick. Yeah, the reason we're cracking is just to get Deathless Knight back. And oh, we have enough for us. So guess what? More food. Cast Deathless Knight. I might actually hold the... Okay, opponent's gonna do something. But I'm gonna hold the Gilded Goose back. We need to start... We have to assume we need to start making food. So, let's swing with Deathless Knight. Swing with the Dragon. Bake into a pie. Okay, that was kind of... Yeah, that was expected, but... So he gets the Noble back. Now he has to shoot. You can chump block with the Noble. Then he can he doesn't have enough mana to sacrifice... Yeah, if you're gonna trade, it's gonna be trade with the Paladin. Or not at all. So since we know that didn't happen, we're gonna play Spore-Cap Spider. Gives us a 2/6 with reach, and we end the turn. Yeah, if you got no interaction, you might as well... Oh, he's gonna buff the Noble. He might have cracked for... Well, it allows him to block the Deathless Knight with it. He's got a lot of mana at this point. He needs to do something big with it. Well, to be fair, something big would be scary. I really have nothing to... I have nothing for that big. Yeah, I really could have used Baked into a Pie. That would have been great removal. Outmuscle, mana spent. So... Nope, there goes our food, but can't be helped. So it's indestructible, sort of. Okay, holds back. So... We literally got one more shot with this, so I'm gonna just swing with the Deathless Knight. He has to block with something. So he knows what I'm gonna do with this. Reaper of Night. Okay, so it's a 4/5 flyer. Which we can block with Spore-Cap Spider, so not... Sacrifice food. Like a nice pie symbol there. So we get him back. Yeah, we wish we had more food though. Okay, we'll go with this. That's fine, actually. But, yeah, so we're waiting for him to drop something not too good. Okay, that's fine. We don't have food, so we're gonna just be sniping the Wicked Guardian. So not great. We have to snipe this one. Okay, wait. No. Let's snipe that 1/1 first before it becomes an issue. Oh! And it comes as a 4/4, so I could technically... No, let's just snipe the... Let's just snipe this token. So, no attacks. Grum Gully is very, very generous. So we can go Feasting Troll King next. Definitely will save the food. I'm probably... Unless I have another way to generate food, I'll probably just swing with the wolf and... That's that. Cauldron's Gift. Wait, did he have another? Okay, he didn't have his own. Gets a Garenbrick Preserver, Paladin. Yeah, because he did spend 3 green mana, so... Wait. So I'm actually gonna just keep swinging with this guy. We do get another shot, but oh, I still have Savvy Hunter, but that's Fenris Transformation. Okay, but you know what's the nice thing about this? He transforms it. He swings. I let this die. I sack this. He has to do it all over again. Which actually might scare him from... It might scare him from actually swinging. We'll see, but he's running low on cards now. He's kind of land flooded at this point. Okay, don't have opportunistic dragon. Once in future. Ooh. Yeah, he got the nice combo. Well, he doesn't have the mana for it though. He's not gonna swing. I could swing. I could do the swinging myself, but he only has enough mana to make this a fight. Yeah, that is the weakest one. Though it does open some opportunities. Instead of returning the Feasting Troll King, I could just return the death. I could just return the Knight 3 times. That's also another that's probably the better possibility, although if he wises up to the Malevolent Noble, maybe not. That depends. If he takes out Grom Gully, that plans out. Yeah, he's gonna take out Grom Gully. That has been the advantage engine all this time. I do. I'm actually just waiting for him to swing. He's not gonna swing, so we're kind of stalemate at this point. He's got like... He's gonna mill out first, so... But that might be an issue. Yeah. Yeah, they're all 5/5s now at this point, so that doesn't do anything. Now, that said, I could also swing with Wicked Wolf. That's fine. Technically, I have all my colors already. If I can get Ginger Brute, I have a 5-turn clock. That would be so. That's so funny. You gain each life for each knight you control. He's got 1 knight. Okay, weird. Well, he has to do it, but this can be a very long game. Yeah, he's not gonna swing. Neither am I. Okay, this might make him swing. Okay, we swing with the Feasting Troll Elk. He is committed to block. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. So we still have a 7/6, but that's okay. So I have to decide which is better among these. I think it's better to leave Threat of Activation hanging on top. Yeah, because I can activate with Wolf, I can activate with Troll King. Okay, he's gonna start buffing. So this, I have a 7/7 versus a 6. Well, Savvy Hunter. He can start buffing this to Ungod. Well, he has to attack with that first. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Threat of activation's enough. Also an out muscle. So he could sack. This will still be indestructible. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. So at least there's fewer food tokens for me to worry about. I might as well swing with this one now because this is indestructible. Yeah, takes out blockers, which is fine. Does not. I'm not worried about it because it's still indestructible. Now I have the option to just sack this now. Yeah, he's down to 13 cards. I don't know what his other cards could be. That's a scary thing. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so he's got 8 lands left here. So he usually has 8 lands left, so this is 5 actual cards. Thing is, these cards could be either great or horrible. He got options. Okay, let's go for it. So at least we have something that can block these guys. Then... okay, makes a food token. So... oh, Cauldron's Gift. What does this do? Graveyard to battlefield. No, I'm not gonna... no, I'm not going for the adamant. I don't need the because I know what I'm gonna hit. I could also hit Gilded Goose just to... yeah, I could... yeah, he's gonna lose. If he tries to block everything, he's going to lose one creature no matter. He might just take the 2 that... okay, that's fine. In which case... yeah, we take out the Paladin. Now, he needs to have an answer for the dragon or else he's just gone. We're not getting this back anytime soon. Well, we have no way to get it back anymore. Oh wait, we still have a Savvy Hunter that's probably not going to be able to swing. Does he have the out? I'm gonna be quite cross if he has an out for Opportunistic Dragon. Sir Conrad the Grim. Okay. Use the Bognaughty. Oh, that's game. Well, he could activate one more time. He's trying to see. Okay, Luciforus. Yeah, good game. That was very close. And we're close to an hour in, and this is just our 3rd game. Wow, this is going to take us a while, guys. You know what? We do have two losses left, so this is what this is our 4th game. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to let's just continue, or not. This might be another long one. You know what? I'm gonna call this now. We're going to we're gonna continue this in another episode. So basically, part 1, part 2. Oh yeah, this is my first video is a 2-parter. So that is that. Let's crack some packs while we're at it. So thank you very much for watching. How do I usually say it? That's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, turn on notifications, whatnot. Again, be very grateful for what you have. Be very grateful for whoever is in your life. You'll never know what will happen afterwards. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and nice troll. I would have liked that. And I hope to see you guys again for at least for part 2 of this. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, take care and God bless.